Whoa! Welcome, my viewers. We're doing this. We're gonna be talking about One Piece chapters when they come out with the Monster Trio boys. It's me, Rustage. I'm here with Connor Queston and Schwaber Dian.
Oh wait, can we introduce ourselves? Can we introduce?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Okay. I'm
Rustage, Connor. Okay,
yeah,
we'll do Rustage.
I'm here, Rustage.
I'm here, Connor Quest.
And I'm here, Marco the Phoenix. For those that don't know, my first name is Mark, which is why.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is chapter 1006 from One Piece.
Yeah, I want to preference this so everyone knows that both Connor Quest and Schwabedy are caught up on One Piece, which is my favorite manga series, and I was the one that got them into One Piece.
Can we have a round of applause?
Can we have a round of applause?
Getting us into One Piece.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done,
To be fair, it is also my favorite manga right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're having some trouble there, buddy.
Okay, Daniel's having some issues with his green screen.
Yes,
It's
fine.
just gonna fall. Okay. Anyway, so Wano Act 3.
It's
yeah,
great.
we're still there.
Chapter 1006. These last 6 chapters have been so good.
I feel like they're just gonna keep getting better.
It just keeps going. Just crazy shit
up.
after crazy shit after crazy shit just keeps happening. And if there was the only thing that was disappointing about this chapter for me was because at the end of the last chapter in 1005, we had Robin come in and it was very exciting.
Yes.
And we were about to see her fight. This chapter, no Robin fight. Shame.
It was never gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was never gonna happen.
It's been doing that for the last few, where it just switches between people. One thing that zigged and zagged me is the weekly Jump magazine cover this week is Luffy, Law, and Kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so this chapter must be their fight. It's going back to them on the no.
No,
No, it was just kind of other people. So I was like, oh, okay. I thought there was going to be some big thing on the roof again, and like Luffy and has a big conflict with Kaido or whatever, and it's like we still haven't seen Kaido's hybrid form.
Because he went into there's been 3 moments in these last few chapters where it's left on a cliffhanger that doesn't get resolved in the next chapter. Who is the person with the samurai? Kaido's hybrid form. Robin coming in, all of this stuff.
Yes,
and
it's setting up so much.
And it just means that we know that there's going to be exciting chapters in the future. But this one's also exciting. Obviously, near the end's great. But I just want to also preference that this is just our thoughts about the chapter. And there are other people who do really in-depth analysis about One Piece chapters and stuff. And they talk about every single moment. And they say blah-de-blah. This is just our opinions. We're just here to have a good time and talk about One Piece together. Yeah, the MTMC. We're just doing it.
It's just off the dome.
This isn't Tekking's hour-long videos where he's like, and in this frame you see one of the people on the ground is actually a member of one of Doflamingo's crew that he discarded, and you could see that he worked his way up. And here's the entire backstory of Gerald.
Gerald.
And remember in SBS 29 where Oda said that Gerald has the ability to turn his hands into mushrooms. Yeah, we're not doing that.
No. But hold on, Daniel, don't sell the shot. This is our first try, okay?
Oh yeah, you're right. I should undermine us.
So first thing, full page color spread for the chapter cover.
It's very good.
Is Kaido and all his goons.
His fellas.
I can't remember what they're called. His
the
Jack
flying
Queen,
circus. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but the flying six.
Those guys.
And their official colors. I love.
That's cool spread. X-Drake is also there.
X-Drake's great.
The Toby Ropo, that's the one.
The Toby Ropo, yeah.
Toby Ropo, yeah.
Toby Ropo.
Yeah,
I love how Queen just has a gun. I mean, Queen does have a gun. It's just really funny to just see them with a gun.
Yeah, a big ass gun. So I'm a late joiner in the One Piece fandom, as is Connor, obviously. But I was surprised to learn most people don't like Momonosuke.
Oh yeah, do you guys like
Apparently.
Momonosuke?
I liked him when I was
I-
reading. I really like Momonosuke. I don't know how Connor feels about it, obviously.
Well,
I
it's
was
Connor's.
impartial to Momonosuke.
Whenever Connor saw Momonosuke, he just saw flashbacks to his past, and he was like, "It's just younger me."
It was like the halfway in between me now and me 3 years ago. Right.
Hilarious.
No, I don't know. I didn't like
but-
Momonosuke. I think
But fans do have fuel for the fire now, as this chapter includes Momonosuke just squeezing Yamato's tits the
Yeah.
entire time.
yeah, even in
What?
the,
That's not exactly true. He's on her back.
Where are his hands, Connor? There's a frame very decidedly showing the cross section of him being on her back with his arms. There is a frame where you can see his hand just reaching towards her little bruh.
just looking in the side boob. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, you see the little hand reaching
You
out.
can see his little hand.
You can see his little creepy little hand. Little Momonosuke. Oh my god.
Yeah, but we're doing a lot of bouncing back and forth right now between people around the castle. And the same thing is happening now as happens every single time we're in a big building in One Piece. I'm lost. Oda does his damnedest to show us where things are in relation to each other. I never follow.
I get that.
Yeah.
But ultimately,
Punk Hazard, there was like 3 rooms and I was lost. I was like, I don't know where we are.
yeah, you know what? And to be fair, I get that as well. But it's also, you don't need to know where everything's going on 100%. Just know that Oda knows what's happening.
Yeah. I get that. That's fine. Carrot.
Oh no! Hold up, we're getting to the. Hold up, before we get into
Oh, wait,
carrot
is there
stuff,
something-
can we just
yeah.
talk about? So Sanji here is deciding to go fight. Where am I needed more, over there or here? And then he says here, but I don't know where he decides to go. It depends on which direction. I can't remember exactly what that means again because we're lost. But
Yeah.
go into the castle entrance or the dome entrance. It's going to decide on what his fight's going to be. He's either going to fight against like Jack probably, or fight against like Queen or something like that. I think he's definitely fighting one of the commanders in one way or another.
What I'm expecting is he's going to show up at the critical moment of a fight, and it might be Marco against
King and
Queen and
Yeah.
King and Queen, yeah. And then like he's like, oh no, I failed, I'm about, and then Sanji comes out, what you got? And then kicks someone out the sky.
But
I don't know why that's my Sanji sound effect. But yeah. Something like that. I think he's just going to show up at a pivotal moment and kick someone out the sky.
kick someone, yeah.
I think it's gonna be Jack.
You think it's gonna
because
be Jack?
currently there's no one else even like remotely in that kind of vicinity who could help the Akazu 9 from being just decimated by Jack.
So yeah,
There's
I think it
no
makes
one
more sense that it'd be
apart
Jack.
from the mystery person, but I don't know if they're actually going to be useful, because if it is Toki, what's she going to do? Make
It's
him
fine.
old?
We know it's NL. We can just say NL.
No,
He's come from the moon with his moon pirates and
with
they
his
are
moon
going-
posse.
Okay.
It's Michael Jackson. Sorry, he's here. He's here. Yo,
Okay.
but he has a devil fruit that lets him turn into a dog. You could call that Thriller Bark. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, so the next page, a small detail at the entrance of Onigashima, there's a gigantic sword, and I really want to see Kaido just pick that sword up.
Oh
In
yeah,
dragon
of
form.
course.
He just like flies down and picks up the
Yeah.
giant
Yeah,
sword.
you
and
can
then,
see the giant
like
sword.
Zoro comes up and parries it.
Another thing
come
to note about Onigashima as an entity, as a land, it's much closer to Wano right now. People noticed that there were mountains in the back, and it's like it's actually moving and getting closer to just.
Can I talk? I know we're not following the chapter structure at all, but on that point, Onigashima, I think the part 3 will end with Onigashima descending on the capital.
Oh,
Like, it'll-
yeah, just like crush it.
Yeah, we keep thinking like, the tragedy is going to be someone dying, but it could just be everyone.
Onoki from Naruto is gonna fly. No, okay, Fujitora.
I
Fujitora.
made that joke.
Fujitora is gonna show up and just
Bring it down.
No, he's going to stop it from.
Oh, he's going to
falling,
stop it from
controls
flattening.
gravity, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be able to like stop it. Something like that. I think it's going to fall, and then someone they weren't expecting is going to show up and stop it.
Well,
from
talking
falling.
about how we think the act's going to end, I've already talked to both of these boys about this, but it's the Chekhov's Opi Opi no Mi, which is Law has the ability to essentially like. One Piece has one free revive right now. Law has the ability to bring someone back to life by sacrificing his own life. And because that ability exists, it's going to be used at some point in the story. And I imagine it might not be used here. But there is a chance because Law and Luffy and Kid are fighting by each other. Luffy could actually die in this fight. And then Law brings him back, sacrificing himself. And that's like the big moment.
Yeah. It might not even necessarily be Luffy.
No, it could be... Kid.
Why would he say Kid?
It'd be nobody else. Could be Beppo.
Beppo
comes in. Beppo comes in like, I got this, guys. Wait, have we seen Sulong Beppo yet?
We haven't.
He is a mink.
We haven't.
He is a mink.
So Sulong Beppo comes in and he's like, I fucking got this.
Oh my god.
Starts beating the shit out of Kaido.
Titanic polar bear.
Starts beating the shit out of Kaido.
Oh my god.
And then he dies. Kaido just stabs him.
Yeah. So speaking of Sulongs, the moon got covered up.
Yeah.
And you know what that means?
Bad weather.
Wander and Carrot got Perororind.
Peroro. I do like Pero Boy.
Perorin?
Perispin.
Arsehole. I really like Arsehole a lot because
yeah,
he's just here because he's like the oldest son of the Big Mom, and so he's just kind of going around being an arsehole to everyone, and it's really funny, but it's very tragic for Carrot.
Yeah.
What does he say to Carrot in this translation? He says, "Hop back to the woods and chew on some grass."
Yeah,
it's like, oh, fuck.
And it's kind of honestly, it's kind of like
a bar.
It's kind of a bar, and also it does kind of set in his like actual power level because he was always like I don't know because you had Katakuri in Whole Cake Island, the big focus on power was him.
Yeah,
and now it's like okay, so this dude can just handle 2 Sulongs and like pretty much. He said that they would have beat him, but. He's still. They obviously had a long fight.
Yeah,
they obviously had a reasonable fight, and he was on his own. He was on his own against 2 Sulongs, and they didn't just completely decimate him. And he's already survived a fucking dynamite blast from Pedro.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that this was the guy that Pedro.
Yeah,
this
was the guy that Pedro tried
which
to
is
kill.
even fucking worse for Carrot. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a terrible moment for Carrot. Poor fucking Carrot.
So who else is here from Big Mom's crew?
Just him. He was the only one that made it up because he has the candy shit that can.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, he infiltrated with Marco, if you remember correctly. Him and Marco rocked up like the craziest duo you'll ever see. Just like buddy cop film, Perospero and Marco. Imagine 21 Jump Street, but with Perospero and Marco.
Oh my god!
The Candy Pimp and the Phoenix. Like
I saw this kind of unrelated. I saw like this incredible fan art of Luffy, Marco, and that one dude who was on Odin's crew. Oh my god, he's one of the Akazaya 9. But like those 3 around a campfire sharing their favorite Ace moments with each other because they were all his friends.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Izu, is that it? Izu?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
I think that was the dude. Anyway, I think he was as his friend. Anyway, yeah. Unrelated. They're turning into evil ice people.
Yeah, Chopper's working on the cure, which is cool. I like that a lot of the characters are having moments that play to their strength. So Chopper obviously isn't as strong as a fighter as someone like Zoro or Sanji or Luffy, but he's a doctor, and that's his thing. So he's there, and he's doing Chopper's doctoring, as the 4Kids song says.
Does it?
Yeah, the extended version when they go for later on, it goes Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring, because it had to rhyme with Pirate King, I think.
We have Apu.
Yeah.
It's still out.
Do you guys see him switching sides before the end of this?
No.
Because like at this point, Queen has turned the plague device against him and all his guys.
I see him.
Is he not going to be like?
Well, I don't see him switching sides. I just see him not being loyal to Queen. But we kind of knew that already because none of them are. I mean, Apu was just doing what he could to survive. The poor guy.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. He's not gonna help the guys against Kaido.
I don't know. He might actually fight Queen, possibly, or like fight join in the fight against Kaido people. But he might. It's not like he's gonna be like, and I'm pro Luffy now. I'm voting for Luffy in the next election.
But Extra X
cool.
Fully revealed as being on Luffy's side.
Yeah. Well, at least he's turned tail. But Extra X very cool. Do you like Extra X, Mark?
I kind of. I don't know that much about him.
I just mean, do you like how
he's
he
a
looks?
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I don't. There's very few hybrid forms of these guys. What is it? What's it called?
Zone.
Yeah. There's very. Wait, Zone. Like from Zone?
Zoo.
They both just come from the word zoo, right?
Is it pronounced Zo?
Yeah. Because Japanese just
it must be like to do with Zo then. So
but there's I think most hybrid forms look awful. Like Rob Lucci in his hybrid form. I think they look ridiculous.
It does look kind of dumb.
I like when X-Rix just turns into a fucking dinosaur. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. There's a handful of hybrid forms that I think are kind of cool, but
a lot of this chapter focuses on Hyogoro the Flower, a character I've not really thought about much. But
I liked Hyogoro just as the little guy who teaches Luffy some stuff and is way past his prime and can't fight anymore. The fact that he's like, oh, this virus has actually unlocked my latent strength. I'm like, that's not how that works.
It's kind of weird, but okay.
Okay, here's my issue with it, is they brought back his big buddy Hyogoro just like in the prime, but he didn't do anything. He was big, and then he fought a couple of no-name guys, and then died. Not died, but
he might
looks
not
like
die.
He's about to die.
Well, I hope
they were
does.
the shinobi guys who were in that like long head guys crew.
Yeah, there's so many characters at this point that like I just like these like shinobi guys I just don't care about at all. Like these are nothing characters to me.
It's a cool moment for him, and I know a lot of people are gonna like it. I don't care too much about him, and I hope he does die because it will mean more if he does die. If at the end he survives, it's like, then what's the point having this moment?
But we know Oda.
I would have liked it if Hyogoro was still this little old guy and he used that, fiery hairs, holy light, like the big sword move. If he still did that, but as this little dude, I'm like,
that would have been cooler, I think, yeah.
That's cool, because it shows that like his ability and his wisdom and his skill comes before physical strength, right? And but no, he got big.
Well,
he beat them up.
Then we got Laser Penis. Laser Penis?
Excuse me?
Queen?
Big old laser penis.
That is not a penis. That is a dinosaur. Laser penis.
I really like the one bit with the laser beam. I just like that it fires lasers out of his mouth like a fucking kaiju.
Yeah.
And then
like Godzilla.
Marco's here, still with his glasses on, which is so cool. Marco's here.
Marco is you know when Marco's in the full Phoenix form and he still has his little glasses on? That's my shit.
So good.
That is my shit.
No, Marco is so fucking cool here, and he's the main standout thing of this chapter. I was so excited reading. He's fighting both King and Queen at the same time, and I think you forget that he's the #1 commander to Whitebeard. So yeah, he should be on like King's level, right?
Totally.
He's powerful. He was like
going
toe-to-toe with like an admiral, wasn't he, at Marineford? Dude's crazy, and he does some fucking crazy shit here.
Bluebird is cool. I just like the little movements where I just want to see this fight animated so bad because I think his moves would look so cool.
It would not only will it look cool, but the anime they've started to like extend the fights a bit more as a way of The anime has slower pacing anyway, but they thought, oh, instead of like making certain bits, we'll just add extra scenes to the fights so people won't complain about the slower pacing because it's more fun fights. Because Zoro versus Killer, which was like 2 pages of fighting, is like an entire episode in the anime. I'm probably over exaggerating, but it's a lot more animation.
Yeah.
So I imagine this Marco fight with King and Queen is gonna be crazy in the anime.
But when he like fucking just like boots Queen out of the room and he's just like stood there with his like talon feet.
Oh, it's so cool! It's
I
such
love
a cool panel.
that frame is so cool. With Marco's such a badass. I love.
Do you know what I thought when I saw that like whole thing happen and like realizing how like powerful Marco actually is in like a proper fight?
Yeah.
God, Blackbeard must be fucking fucked. He must be crazy.
Yeah, because they fought, right?
Because they literally said that, Blackbeard just came in and fucking decimated us pretty much.
Yeah. Blackbeard, I mean, Blackbeard's got 2 devil fruits in it.
Yeah, and he's got arguably the most powerful one.
The 2 of them, I mean, 2 very powerful devil fruits. And he's gone... I bet he's like super swole now. Imagine like the final...
we'll see him again, he's just been working out. No, here's the thing about Blackbeard for me. I think his devil fruits are so powerful that he doesn't need like the physical strength behind it. So he doesn't train his body. He just trains his fruit abilities, right?
Yeah.
So he'll just have these wicked powerful abilities. But like,
do you know what? I don't even think he'll do that. I think he's gonna be really kind of lazy with it because that's just kind of seems to be how he is. That he just kind of lets fate take the wheel.
I disagree that that's what Blackbeard is like. I don't think he lets fate take the wheel. He very much manufactures quite a lot of the events in One Piece. Like he goes, he schemes and he goes out of the way to guarantee to like follow his dreams and stuff. And I think, and he thinks about everything that he does. What I love Blackbeard, and he has the whole thing with the Impel Down. He has all of these other things that he kind of orchestrates so that he can make himself stronger and stronger. So I think he would do everything in his power to make himself stronger. I don't think he would be as aloof. I think he gives off the aloof vibe for like an intimidation factor, like ha ha ha. But I think he works very, very hard, and I mean he's like Luffy in that way. I think.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like he really must be fucked if like Marco just got belted by him.
Speaking of Marco getting belted, Perrin's just. Perospero is just, I just call him Perrin because it's what he says, like a Pokemon. He just showed up right as like Marco's fighting these 2 guys. Is Marco gonna get diced?
What's gonna happen?
Might be a 3-on-1,
or just like a battle royale.
Maybe.
This is
when I think Perospero is like, yes, Marco's distracted, he's weakened by these 2. I'm going to fight, and then Sanji.
I don't know why Sanji would kick Perospero though.
It didn't. Well, he's fought him before, right?
No, but what I mean is that like the priority for them is Kaido's peeps. Like taking Perospero.
I personally think he's going to go to the Akazuka 9 anyway.
Yeah.
The what?
The 9 scabbards, right?
The 9 scabbards.
He said the Yakuzuka.
Definitely said Yakuzuka.
Which I don't know what that means. Were you trying to say like Yakuza?
Nothing knows. It was.
I was trying to say.
Akazaya.
The Akazaya 9,
which is Red Scabbards, which is the Viz translation just uses the Japanese name.
Yeah,
which it almost never does. The Viz translation is almost exclusively the English translations of things like the Shichibukai and the Yonko. It's all 7 warlords and 4 emperors and stuff like that, except for the Red Scabbards. For some reason, the Viz translation is Akazaya.
Because the Tobiroko?
I think they've got the Flying 6, right?
Not in the Viz translation.
Not in the Viz translation.
I think.
I guess it's just everything in Wano.
I think the reason why is because in Wano, it's because it's Japanese based. Yeah. That when things are named after Japanese things, it makes more sense to
just keep the Japanese.
That's their names, right? Whilst Oda's intention that they've interpreted from the other aspects of the story is that this is the Japanese version of the name that I've given this thing, but it can be translated. But because it's in Wano, the Japanese name is the name of those things.
Yeah.
That's fucking light. I charged the dab thing. Okay. I mean, yeah, and the chapter ends with fucking ice Yakuza boss guy about to die.
Of all the chapter end cliffhangers, I feel like this is the weakest one because like we don't care about this guy that much.
I hope he dies.
I hope he dies.
I think that's the main thing is that he's probably not going to. Sanji might save him last minute, or something will happen, but or Chopper,
maybe Chopper just gives him the cure.
Chopper just like throws the cure into his mouth last minute, and he's cured. And it's like, great.
Yeah.
I wish he was dead, though. He's cool. He's cool. No, that makes it sound like I don't like him.
No.
I just think...
No, totally. I just feel like
Oda
his
needs
role
to kill more
here is
characters.
to die.
Yeah.
Oda needs to kill more characters.
Do you know what I thought of today? You know how Orochi, we saw his head and stuff?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, he looks pretty dead. That was similar frames with Doflamingo's head.
Yeah, but okay, but
and that
please, Orochi cannot be alive. If Orochi is if Orochi is alive, I'm burning my manga collection of One Piece. No,
look, I think he's alive. I think he's alive, but he's only going to come back in cover stories.
No, I can't have that. They're saying they're going to fucking pound Orochi. As in, that's what they did.
They're gonna do what?
As in that.
They're gonna pound.
As in, sorry. What I mean is because that's what they did with Pound.
Who?
Lola's dad.
The twins.
Oh,
yeah.
That's BS.
So
okay.
That shit.
I hope
frustrating.
I forgot about Pound. That was a repressed memory.
Heads. He's got 7 extra Hydra heads.
And then he just has one human head, and that's on the floor.
I'm telling you, he's alive. I'm telling you, he's alive. I'm telling you. Sure, like, I actually feel like because we had that random, like, singular frame of his head again, randomly, like, 4 chapters later, that was like yeah, he's not gone.
Fuck.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, right? This is what's happened. Okay, he has to be dead for my theory to be true. Okay. Blackbeard he can hold up to 3 devil fruit powers, one of them being a zone that he hasn't got yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That zone, he wanted Kaido's. So, expecting Kaido to die in the confrontation against the Luffy, not expecting the Big Mom encounter, he sends one of his guys to Wano with a basket of fruit treated, ready to capture this devil fruit after he dies, because that's how the devil fruit happens. It goes to a nearby tree or whatever, right? So he has the fruit ready. Someone stand by near in the chaos, waiting for Kaido to die to capture the fruit. Orochi gets killed instead, and it's like, oh, we have a different fruit now. But hold on, it's still pretty good. It's still a mythical dragon fruit. And then he goes back. So Blackbeard has Orochi's fruit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, okay.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. They're like, damn, we were expecting to get Kaido's.
Have you heard about the Nami Monet theory? Because in Punk Hazard, there's no fruit in Punk Hazard because it's a wasteland, right?
Yeah.
The nearest fruit would be the orange trees on the Thousand Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
And that the Monet died, and the theory is that one of the oranges on the Thousand Sunny becomes the Monet fruit, and that Nami would eat it.
Died?
Monet? Yeah, she got sliced in half. She was like one of the most graphic deaths.
Her death was incredible. What do you mean?
It was like it's because he doesn't care about Zoro moments.
She was pretty dead, and she was ready to detonate the island. She was like fucked up. She was ready to end everything, and then Gangster Gastino himself stabs her in the heart with a knife, thinking that it's Trafalgar Law's heart.
Oh, of course.
And he's like, fucking, just like, yeah.
She got stabbed in the heart.
Why is Trafalgar Law still alive? Like, why is the island blowing up? Why is Law still alive?
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, so she's just a little.
I was devastated when Monet's like, I was like, oh, Monet's gonna go out, serving her master, blowing. Oh yeah, sorry, he thought it was Smoker's heart.
Yeah, or whatever.
Not Law's. Yeah. I was like, okay, she's gonna go out in a blaze of glory, right? Cool. She dies, but she dies doing what she wanted to do, and then she just fucking gets her heart stabbed. I was like, that's tragic.
Wow. Here's the thing about my One Piece manga collection is I actually don't own any One Piece manga because I read it all digitally, and Mark has.
I was about to point to your manga collection, but I moved it. It's not.
But the deal is because I'd already read it, I bought Mark the manga, the 3-in-1s.
Oh, there it is.
And then with the deal, like I bought it for him to read, with the deal being that he would give it back to me when he can.
Which looks like
and then you're gonna get the singles yourself, aren't you?
I love how Schwabity
I'm gonna get the
called him
singles.
Gangster
Yes.
Gastino. His name Caesar.
Gangster Castillo.
Well, I forget. I can't look. I keep forgetting that he's called Caesar because I just call him Gangster Gastino all the time. Because Caesar died. Caesar's not here anymore.
It's
I don't know if
Gangster
you're
Gastino,
right.
you're right.
Caesar's dead. Gangster Gastino's still here though.
Should we do predictions for next chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go back to one of the things from earlier.
Yeah,
so
probably.
we might finally get the reveal of who was helping
Mm-hmm.
the Akazaya, or we'll see the Robin fight.
Or we'll see.
Is like the big thing in the chapter.
Or maybe Usopp will be doing something.
Oh yeah, when was the last time we saw Usopp?
We'll cut to Usopp. He's like smoking Kush in the corner, like
Well, they're currently going against Ulti and Page 1, right?
Oh yeah, Usopp and
Oh
Nami.
no! Do you know who it's gonna be? It's
Who?
gonna be Jinbei. It's gonna be Jinbei and Who's Who.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so tight.
Anything
Yeah,
from
I'm
that.
calling
That
Jinbei and
makes
Who's
sense, that
Who.
makes
That's
which is
100%
cool.
Jinbei, Who's Who.
Jinbei's fucking gangster.
Do you know what I was really disappointed by though?
What?
Who's fucking mask color
Is
looks
red?
so lame. Looks
Yeah,
so
you thought it'd be
fucking lame.
different. Yeah,
Oh wait.
yeah. It's
He's
like
on
a
the colour
bright.
spread.
It's like
He's
a bright
on the colour
spread.
scarlet,
Let me look there.
and he's got like the yellow eyes. And
Oh,
it looks like a budget Super Sentai villain.
yeah. I guess because like I didn't really care. The only people that I've cared about in Kaido's crew are like Jack, King and Queen, Ulti and Page 1, just because they're funny, and the spider person.
Woman. Yeah.
What is
Black Maria,
Black Maria? Yeah.
who again, I
Like-
still just don't picture her with blonde hair.
Who's who and the other guy with the I don't care about.
You know what happened the last time there was a masked person who said that I have business with this character from the Straw Hats?
It was
It was
what is his name?
Duval. It was Mr. Duval.
Oh,
Could we see the return of Mr. Duval as Who's Who? He's returned to his life of mask.
He does have a cigarette in his mouth, like Sanji.
he has a hell of a jawline,
Yeah,
bruh.
he's
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Jinbei next because
Jinbei,
they're already
that's fair.
mid-fight.
That would make sense to me.
And 1007 upside down is loot. If you put it backwards and upside down, and that means we'll see a lot of Jinbei fighting.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Is that really how we're finishing this?
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this chapter review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be doing these every week as well. When there's a chapter, if there's not a chapter, we'll be doing it.
No break.
Yeah, there's no break next week, so we'll be doing it. I had a lot of fun.
Let's go.
Talk about One Piece with my
Yes.
my friends, Squanna Squest and Scorbin Quabadi. Shwana Schwest and Quabadi is what I was meant to say.
Okay.
I see.
You get it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tusridge.
Ooh. What do you
I
mixing?
just swapped the R and the T in your name.
I kind of like that. Tusridge.
Tusridge.
It sounds
your
like a
next D&D
village.
character.
Tusridge sounds like a village in like East Yorkshire.
I would
does.
like to go inside of Tusridge.
Yeah, I would like to look at Tusridge's mineral deposits. Why is that what I thought of?
Well, guys, this has been the One Piece chapter
Wait,
review.
let me
It's
turn
time
it
to Gomu get out of here.
Yes.
I've been Rustage.
I've been Conquest.
And I was Marco the Phoenix, but now I'm Strawberry. Thank you.
Is there no growl for this one?
Oh.
Okay, I'll stop.